let's talk about something that millions of people try to figure out. What is the real secret to mastering an American accent? Well, I'll give you a hint. It has a lot more to do with music than it does with grammar. To show you what I mean, let's start with a little puzzle. Take a look at this sentence. I didn't say he stole the money. Seems pretty straightforward, right? A simple denial. But what if I told you that depending on which word I emphasize, I can change the meaning completely? Let me show you.
Okay, first, listen to what happens when I stress the word I. I didn't say he stole the money. See? You're not just saying it wasn't you, you're kind of pointing out that someone else said it. The accusation is out there, just not from you.
Now let's shift the stress to the verb. I didn't say he stole the money. Oh, this is a classic. It's the ultimate in plausible deniability. You're saying you didn't speak the words, but hey, maybe you hinted at it, maybe you wrote it down. You're leaving yourself an out. Okay, what if we stress he? I didn't say he stole the money. Bam. Instantly, you're not just defending this guy, you're basically pointing the finger somewhere else. You're implying you know who the real thief is, and it's not him. Let's move the emphasis to the action word, stole. I didn't say he stole the money. With this one, you're kind of admitting he has the cash, but you're arguing about the intent. Maybe he just borrowed it. Maybe he was planning on giving it back. You're changing the crime itself. And for our final twist, let's stress the last word. I didn't say he stole the money. Now you're actually agreeing that he's a thief. You're just correcting the record on what he took. You're saying, oh no, he definitely stole something, just not the cash. Check the jewelry box. Did you see what just happened? The words on the screen never changed. Not once, but the meaning, it was completely different every single time. And that's because the real secret to sounding American isn't just about pronouncing the words right. It's about mastering the music of the language, the melody, the rhythm, all that stuff that carries the hidden meaning.
So let's break this music thing down. There are really 3 key parts to it. We're going to start with the first one, the melody of your speech, or what the experts call intonation.
So what even is intonation? Well, it's just the rise and fall of your voice when you talk. It's the tune. And that tune is what carries your attitude, your emotion. It's how you can say the exact same words but sound confident, or unsure, or super excited.
A really great way to think about American English intonation is to picture a staircase. The important words you want to stress, those are the high steps you really land on. And all the little unstressed words in between, they're just a quick lower steps you take to get to the next main point. Your voice naturally walks down the stairs as you finish a thought.
And the 2 most basic tunes are rising and falling. When your voice goes up at the end, it usually signals a question, right? Are you coming? But when your voice goes down, it signals certainty, finality. We need more resources. The melody itself tells you if someone is asking or telling.
Okay, on to the second element of the music, the beat. This is all about the rhythm of the language. It's created by which words and which syllables you punch to give them more emphasis. And getting this beat right is a huge deal. It can completely change what a word means. Take record. Stress the first syllable, record, and it's a thing, a noun. But stress the second syllable, record, and now it's an action, a verb. Same letters, totally different beat, totally different meaning.
This works for phrases too. This is a great example. If you say you live in a white house, you're just describing the color of the building. But if you say the White House, shifting that stress, suddenly you're talking about one of the most famous buildings on the planet. The only thing that changed was the rhythm.
Okay, so we've got melody and we've got beat. The last piece of the music is all about flow. It's what makes speech sound smooth instead of all choppy and robotic. And the secret here is a technique called liaisons, or linking.
Think of liaisons as the invisible glue of spoken English. Instead of saying each word like it's a separate little block, native speakers connect the last sound of one word right into the first sound of the next one. It's what creates that smooth, effortless stream of sound.
For instance, look at this sentence when it's written down. The words are very separate and clear. We bought it in Italy. Simple enough. But nobody actually says it like that. When we speak, it sounds a whole lot more like this. We bought it in Italy. The words all melt together. The T and bought and it turns into a soft D sound, and in smushes right into Italy. That's the magic of linking in action.
A classic place you see this is with past tense verbs, that ed ending. It seems tricky, but there are really just 3 simple rules. If a word ends in a T or D sound, you add a whole new syllable, like needed. If it ends in a sound that doesn't use your vocal cords, like P or K, the ed just sounds like a T, helped. And if it ends with a vibrating sound like N or L, it just sounds like a D, called.
And to see just how extreme this linking can get, take a simple question like, did you eat? In a casual conversation, a native speaker will often crush all those sounds together into one single sound, jeet. Sounds almost like a totally different language, but it's completely natural.
So, why does any of this matter? Because mastering the music of English isn't just about sounding different. It's about becoming a clearer, a more precise, and frankly, a more powerful communicator. It's like unlocking a communication superpower.
I mean, when you can control the music, you can control the room. You can hold everyone's attention in a meeting. You can signal absolute certainty with a falling tone, or show you're a little hesitant with a rising one. You can get an audience excited, show real enthusiasm, and make it perfectly clear whether you're asking for new information or just confirming something. It's a whole other layer of communication.
And let's be really clear about something. This is not about erasing your accent or where you come from. Not at all. It's about adding a really powerful new tool to your communication toolkit. It gives you the choice to be more precise and to convey so much more meaning whenever you want to.
So I'll leave you with a challenge. Think about the conversations you're going to have this week. Where could the music say more than the actual words? A big meeting, a negotiation, just a chat with a friend? Start listening for it, in your own voice and in the voices of others. I promise you will never hear English the same way again. Thanks for joining us on The Explainer.